Okay. Hello. How are you this evening? I'm Aaron. This is no one. Matt's on his way over. He forgot. I had to call him. Tonight we're going to take a look at this. It's called the Beer and Board Games, the board game, and Sindre from Norway created it and sent it to us. And so I figured that I would share it with you guys because it's got a lot of beer and board games inside jokes. I saw that Greg's on the feed. Greg, there's a card with you on it. I guess I can show that to you while we're waiting for Matt to show up. If I can find it. So I don't know if we'll actually make this into a real game. It's entirely possible. Why not? But I think we're going to play it on the show at some point, and I think we're going to play a little bit of it tonight. As soon as Matt gets his ass over here. Here we go. Yeshman Blecken. Move forward one space, because you're a crazy old man. Speaking of Greg, I'm going to be heading out to Los Angeles tomorrow. I'm going to be hanging out with my friend Greg for many, many days. And I'm sure we'll do many, many periscopes and have many, many good times. So you can get with me on Periscope by going to, I don't even really know how to do it. I guess it's it's an app, so just like download it and then type in my name and I'm on Periscope. I think most of you probably already know that. It's now available for non-Apple phones. So there you go. I'm drinking beer tonight. Oh, you know what I like about this game the most already? That's the rules. Any game where the rules are, you could basically write them on your hand. That's good. Look, you open it up, nothing. No rule booklet. It's just get 6 beer tokens to win. Follow the instruction on the cards and tiles. If someone refuses to follow an instruction, they get put into the dungeon. You have to roll a 4, 5, or 6 to get out of the dungeon. So simple. That's the best kind of game to play on beer and board games. So anyway, how are you guys doing? I'm going to answer some of your questions if you got anything for me. I'm going to show you the game board though while we continue to wait for Matt. So there's this path that Matt takes to get over to my house, or that I take to go to his house, and it has all these giant weeds. They're called burdock, and they have these little sticky things on them, and around this time of year they start to get dried out, and when you walk past them they stick to you. They're supposed to stick to animals. It's like the way that the plant like procreates. And so these plants were starting to be a real nasty bitch to me when I would walk on the path over to Matt's. So today I went over to Matt's and I borrowed his trimming shears, and I went and I clipped all of them down. So now when Matt comes over here, he better say something about how nice that path looks, because I clipped it just for him. Well, mainly for myself, but sort of just for him. Tonight I'm drinking Capital Amber, the free beer, or most of the free beer that I got was Capital Amber. Hey, look who decided to show up from that wedding leftovers thing. So here's the board. It's pretty spiffy looking. It's got beer on it. Oh, I can see where the cards go because it's got a handy thing for to let you know where the cards go right here.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey,
Why did you
Matt.
start without me?
Gosh, I can't imagine.
What do you have?
This is the Beer and Board Games board game that
Oh my God!
designed by Sindre from Norway.
Oh yeah, Sindre.
So don't give it away because we should show everybody some of these cards. Actually, we should just play a little bit. Don't look at the cards. Don't look.
Are you sure we should be playing this right now?
Well, we'll play it on the show, but I just want to play a couple rounds with the folks here.
Before we get started, I want to say that. Oh, there I am. Hair's all messed up.
Yeah, maybe it was because of the path that you took to get here.
It sort of looks all right.
Did you have a good time walking over here?
Did I have a good time
Yeah.
walking over here?
What happened?
It's all right.
Did you enjoy it?
Why are you asking me?
Because I'm curious, like if it was easier or harder than usual, or if there's anything different.
It was easier than usual.
Oh, why is that?
I couldn't tell you.
I told them the story about how I trimmed all the burdock down.
Oh, did you do that?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what I needed your hedge
I
trimmers
didn't
for.
know that.
Man, you were in La La Land today.
Yeah, Los Angeles.
Yep. Speaking of Los Angeles, Greg Benson is on the feed.
Oh, fuck
Or he
him.
was. I don't know if he's still on there.
He's not on this feed.
He was. He might still be on the feed. He supports us on Patreon.
I want to say, does he?
Uh-huh.
That's nice. I take back my statement. I watched a video a while ago. It was a video that we made. It was the awards, the Beer and Board Games Awards, which we did once and never again because it was too much work. But I watched it and it was really fun and it was a good video. But you looked like you were near death. I think you were sick when we made that video.
Oh, yeah.
And you just looked really sad and like you were barely keeping it together.
That wasn't when I had Lyme disease, was it?
I didn't think so, but it might have been.
Or I might have just had the flu.
Because you were just really pale and you were really like,
Yeah, it might have been when I had Lyme disease. I thought I
You
had that
might have
more
had
in
the flu. You
spring.
might have had the flu.
I think it was the flu because I had
Yeah.
Lyme disease in the spring, and that just makes you like sweaty and like wretched.
This is amazing. Look at all the cards they made for this. Look, it's Ernesto.
Yep,
Jesus.
it's so fun. I need some bottle caps though. I think if we're gonna.
Cheaters. Cheaters. What's the point?
Did Matt just say fuck him? Greg's very upset.
Of course I did, Greg. Of course I did, Greg.
A burdock buddy eating a damn sandwich. I wish that would happen again, but that guy moved.
Whoa. What is this?
I don't know.
What is this?
I think it's just kind
I
of
hope that's a
whatever.
card. I hope
It's-
that's a card.
It's a trick, is what it is.
What is this?
So we'll use these as bottle caps. These little guys right here. What color do you want to be?
What, we're supposed to be bottle caps?
Well, I think you have to get 6. That's the rule. Look at this is the best rules ever. Look at that's all it is.
It's so
There's
short.
nothing else. Beer tokens. But I don't. Oh, the beer tokens are right here. I'm so
Get 6
stupid.
beer tokens to win. Follow the instructions of the card and titles. If someone refuses to follow instructions, they get put into the dungeon. Okay.
And I have to roll a 4, 5, or 6. And these are the beer tokens. This is very nicely designed.
All right. Are you blue?
Yes.
I'll be red.
Great. 6 beer tokens to win. Shouldn't take long to play. And if you guys got any questions, you give them to us.
Oh yeah, we're here to answer questions. Ooh.
I'm going out to LA tomorrow, Miss Uke, and then Matt's coming out next week for VidCon. VidCon's gonna be crazy, you guys. We don't know for sure, but we're hoping that the Green Bros will be on the show. We have a bunch of other guests lined up, and it's gonna be really fun. And the secret game, if it works out, is gonna be amazing.
Oh, Greg said he stared back at me and hoped I could feel it. I think I did feel it.
Yeah, I bet you could. Okay. Yes, CC should be in the expansion pack for this game.
Fuck Cece. Look at what she did to me.
Holy shit.
Can you see?
No, turn your wrist the other way. Like, turn it like put your arm forward. Yeah, there you go.
Look at that shit.
Right there. Oh, that's huge. That's a huge long
She's in the
scar.
doghouse right now, and she's
Wow.
a cat.
I heard that she did a lot of climbing last night.
Oh my god, she destroyed my basement. Oh, it was fucked up. She just climbed up. Oh God.
She
I
climbed up to like the ceiling or something?
I just wanted to set her free. Just like you go out into the world, you fuck up the world. You don't need to fuck up my world anymore. But things are fine now, despite this shit. Oh God, my life.
Ernesto's been causing trouble too. You want to tell that story?
Ernesto.
This is good.
Okay. So
Maybe you could tell it in Ernesto's voice.
No, I'm not.
Or afterwards, you can do that.
Tona takes Ernesto out on supervised walks out front because he likes to roam. And he likes to go inside his favorite bushes and have a good time. There's some wild catnip there. He eats it. But he went inside his favorite bush, and there was another cat in there. And the cat had a little bandana on. It was apparently very cute, but he decided that cat's ass is mine. And so he chased the cat out and under a deck. And so Tona runs back into the house. I'm fast asleep because it's 10 o'clock in the morning, and that's when I'm fast asleep. And she's like, I need help. And I jump up and run downstairs. I'm in my underwear. It's ridiculous. She's like, Ernesto's under a deck. Ugh. And I'm like, okay, I gotta go put fucking clothes on. And by the time I do that, the situation's going to be resolved, which is exactly what happened. So he's fine. The other cat, who knows? But anyway, that was the adventure that happened.
Like the cat with the bandana.
Yeah, the bandana cat.
I imagine the cat had a bandana on his head.
Like a cholo?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I didn't really imagine it. It was more of like a chest thing, though, wasn't it? Do you know what color it was?
I don't. I wasn't there.
Is there a gang of cats moving into your
I hope not.
neighborhood? Ernesto will take them out, apparently, if there is, so
The
got nothing to worry about.
Let's see. What would a cat gang be called? The Crips.
The Crippies?
The Latin cats. The
Cattens?
I don't know.
Cat gang turf war.
Yeah,
That's what it was.
Fucking bandana cat.
Mm-hmm. You can't trust bandana cats. All right, let's roll a go first.
Most people seem to be just saying hello to Daniel right now.
Yeah, because Daniel is there.
Oh, we're rolling to go first? You rolled a 4?
Everybody's a friend here.
I rolled a 6.
All right,
Check
first.
me out.
I better shuffle these.
How you like? I shuffle them.
Oh, okay.
What about this stuff? There are no decks for this?
That's
Beer
the
pool?
dungeon where you go if you do the bad things.
Yeah, what's beer pool?
This is probably where these go.
Oh, okay.
It's all so simple. I can't believe how great this is. Sindre, I hope you're watching.
Mm. Can we see how many people we have watching? 19 watching? Not
Yeah, there's
bad.
tons of people.
Not
So many people.
bad. And I rolled a 3. Toast another player. I have nothing to drink.
Well, in a beer and board game situation, this would be awesome. Just pretend that Dylan's sitting over there. And that you
I'd rather toast no one.
All right, maybe I shouldn't have said Dylan. Insult another player. All right, Matt, you
Give it to me.
you bastard.
Yep.
If you were the last man on Earth, I would not be very excited.
This is all well deserved.
Yep.
Look at this. Look at this.
Yeah, isn't that nice?
Look at
It's
this.
made by Game Crafters here in Madison, actually.
Yeah, man.
Because they design games, so Sindre had them design it. They could have just delivered it to my house.
Shit.
So we could make this. We could mass manufacture this.
We can
You
mass
guys
manufacture it.
let us know if you like.
It's not your turn. You
So-
win already.
Well, you're taking a long time. So.
Draw a card.
Oh yeah, the first card. Here we go.
Draw
Here we
a
go.
card. I've got boobies because I'm a girl. Grab your boobs and sing the song.
Okay, go for it.
Take that down. All right, I'm grabbing the boobs. I got boobies because I'm a girl.
Wow. Guess we're not playing with that card again. Okay, 3. Sing at least 2 verses of That's Not My Name.
Oh my God.
Okay. They call me Rhoda. They call me Rita.
Nope.
That was 2 verses, right?
That was not two verses. Two verses is plus
Oh,
the
you have to go
chorus.
through. Okay, so I'll do it.
Oh my God.
That was enough. We're doing an abbreviated version of the game right now.
Yeah, this is a quick
This is a quickie.
walkthrough of the game,
Yeah.
as it were. Get sponsored. Roll again.
Oh, nice.
Tell a joke or a joke.
Okay. Joke.
I'm going to tell a joke.
I like that.
Two doors walk into a flaming run. And one of them says to the other, "Oh my God, my hat is off to you." That is a joke.
It had like the framework of
That's
a
the.
joke.
It's a fucking quotes joke. In quotes.
What's the difference between a regular joke and a quotes joke?
A quotes joke is not funny.
Oh, it's just weird. I don't know. What if somebody laughs at it? It could still be considered a joke.
It won't.
I can't wait till I tell a joke. Yeah, you do need to be hammered to play this, so we will be doing that. Whoops. 4.
Oh, you're on the sponsored spot.
Okay, I'll roll again.
Roll again, your favorite spot.
So I would be taking a shot. However, I'm going to move ahead to draw a card because that's the things that we want to highlight here. Cheater. Andrew Yanda. You and the person who draws the Aaron Yanda card gain 1 beer token each when both cards have been drawn. All right, so I keep that. I might get to draw an extra beer token later. Cheater. Ethical violator.
Head to start. Do not collect a beer token. Good.
Wow.
That's
all
what I
right.
wanted. That's what I wanted.
Wanted to get back to, oh,
Ah!
all right. I guess I'll go back too. Also, it's kind of like Monopoly. When you pass start, you collect a beer token. Right,
Toast on the. Oh, fuck that shit.
right now, neither of us has any beer tokens.
I'll draw a card.
While we're playing this game, Matt, you should talk about what new jams you're listening to.
King, I will. King Candy. Stay in King Candy's dungeon until you roll a 4, 5, or 6 in the dice.
Bam! Dungeon!
Good. For a change, I'm in the King Candy dungeon. Hey, I listened to a new album this week, which I do want to tell you about, and it is by the Chromatics. Have you heard of these guys?
I haven't.
The Chromatics did the music for the movie Drive, which is the Ryan Gosling movie, Drive. And it's really good music. The album is called Kill for Love, and it is highly recommended. It's good stuff. It reminds me at times of MGMT. It reminds me of M83. Other bands that
Okay.
are just random collections of numbers and letters. But it's good stuff. And that's what I listened to the most recently, and I liked it.
That sounds pretty good, actually.
Chromatics. The Chromatics. Kill for Love. Check it out.
It would be cool if the Chromatics played with the Orbs. That was a joke.
It certainly was.
Oh, okay, I drew a card. Wait a minute. What does that say? Extra loud upstairs. Oh yeah, Courtney would have to laugh really loud to be heard now. She's very far away. I drew the I Hate You Paul Guzzi card. Lose a beer token. Too bad I don't have one.
All right, I gotta roll a 4, 5, or 6 to get out of this dungeon. I did it. So now how do I roll?
Oh boy, that's a tough question. Okay, so here's the quandary. You can see we're in the dungeon, but then there's like, there's no way out of the dungeon. It doesn't show. Maybe you just go out like.
I'll just go back to start.
Go back to start at the start.
1, 2, 3. I'll draw a card.
There you go.
Dr. Molly's pills. You get paralyzed. You lose 1 turn. Lose 1 turn. Come on.
Ha ha. You took too many of Molly's pills. Okay, we've done all these spaces. Let's just do a couple other spaces so you guys get a flavor of the game. This is going to be really fun. I'm not going to slap you.
No.
That'll be fun
There
for
you
when
go, right
Dylan's
there.
on. Rolf, 3 sentences. Yesterday, I went mailing at the Polish Notes party with a Gandalf impersonator. Then I delivered a slimy sword to a creamy corn. And then I found out that my chartreuse jumper is failing to insult men. So I guess it might. I think that means my chartreuse jumper is actually in style again because it's not insulting people.
All right, I just drew a card. It's called Welcome to the Basement, and it says recommended obscure movie. And
Oh well, there you go.
I have a movie to recommend. It's a
Okay.
movie that I just watched. I recommend everybody watch it because it's a lot of fun. And it's called Coherence.
Hmm.
It's a movie that came out, I think, just a couple of years ago. I don't even want to tell you what it's about. You should just watch it. Just watch it.
Okay.
There's no stars in it. It's a completely unknown cast. The only person you'd recognize is Xander from Buffy is in it.
Weird.
And he's all grown up now. And he's a pretty good actor. And I'll say that the story has kind of a sci-fi aspect to it.
Okay.
That's all I'll say.
Hmm.
Highly recommended. Coherence.
What year?
Probably like 2-3 years ago.
Why? I wonder what's so obscure.
I don't know. Probably because it was not a big budget movie. It was not a movie with a bunch of stars. It probably never got a theatrical release, or maybe it did. I don't know. But we watched it a few nights ago and we loved it.
That's cool.
Yeah,
I
so you
would
should
like
check
to see
that out.
that. Can you get it on Netflix?
Netflix, yeah, totally.
Okay.
Do you don't do streaming?
I can. I have access to a family member's account.
Oh, that's how you do it.
Yeah. Who
I
doesn't
see.
though? Who doesn't?
I pay my own way in
All right.
life.
I pay for HBO Now. That's enough for me.
Yeah, but you can get it on a DVD as well. It's not streaming. You have to get it on a DVD. So.
Oh, okay. Well, I have the DVDs, so
Oh, well, there you
then
go.
I'm all set. That's
But yeah,
what
you should
Courtney
get
and I do.
you should get it because it's really good. You'll love it. I guarantee it. I
Sure.
guarantee it. I guarantee you'll be interested. You might not love it, but you'll
I
like it.
like it. I like science fiction based things.
Yeah.
Chartreuse Jumper fails to dismantle the patriarchy. That would have been a good Rolf. I should have done that.
Greg says, "I'm not leaving, but I'm going to lie on the floor with my dog for a while."
Oh,
Well, that's good.
can't wait to see Buddy. Buddy.
Don't let your dog do that to you. If you can see, there you go. That's more visible for some reason.
I get to see him tomorrow. Hey Greg, I forgot to ask you what the thing is that I take from the airport. I forgot what it's called. I should book that like tonight.
The Van Nuys Flyaway. I
Is
know
that what it's called? Yeah, I gotta book that.
You don't gotta book it. You step on it. You
Well,
pay.
no, because last time I did it, it would have been easier if I had booked it ahead of time.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's much, and then they know you're coming, and you don't have to wait as long. It's smart.
All right. So what else should we talk about? What other happenings?
Well, there's lots of questions for you about movies and shit.
Oh, what do we got?
Have you seen Dreamcatcher and Gentleman Broncos?
I have seen Dreamcatcher. It's awful. Gentlemen Broncos, I've heard is awful, so I haven't watched it, but I wouldn't write it off just for that. I just haven't rushed up to see it. But Dreamcatcher, yes. Morgan Freeman is in it. He has silly eyebrows. It's kind of worth it just for that. And it's kind of a legendary bad movie, actually, Dreamcatcher. So you should check it out.
Worst movie you genuinely, unironically love?
Probably Four Rooms.
I have not seen Happy-ish. I don't know what it's about. Happy-ish.
I don't know Happy-ish.
I recall during a breakfast serving hash and mammed potato omelets, talking about joining Patreon. And thank you for that, Nintendo Lunchbox. That's why everybody's here right now. This is so cool. Oh, Comic-Con. Yeah, Greg was at Comic-Con. I saw some videos he made. It looked like fun. I saw the trailer for Suicide
Squad.
Suicide
I saw that.
Girls.
They're not Suicide Girls.
Suicide Squad, and it looks pretty good. It looks I, so I really like the trailer, and I think the movie looks great. I didn't realize Will Smith was even in it. That's kind of cool. Uh, because he looks so different. But I don't I don't want any more trailers to have slowed down sort of children's song style things or whatever they're doing now, like the Avengers. Like don't doesn't no one not everyone needs to do that now. They're not gonna keep doing that, are they? Because that would be
They'll do it until it becomes a cliche, and then they'll stop doing it.
I think it became a cliche now
No,
because a
maybe it
second
did,
movie
but
did it.
you know.
It was still effective. I'm not saying it wasn't,
Well,
but
that's
it's
why they
just
do it,
yeah,
because it's still effective.
it's just kind
But
of
there'll be eventually it won't be effective, like the record scratch.
right. Yeah.
When someone makes a mistake and then there's a record scratch noise, they don't do that anymore because that's. Although I think they probably still do that. Anyway.
Well, sometimes yeah, some people still do record scratches. They don't realize that that was old 10 years ago.
Yeah.
It's so 2006.
I didn't watch the. I watched the Batman versus Superman. I watched Suicide Squad. I watched the new Star Wars video. These are all the Comic Con videos that are out now.
Oh yeah.
And I didn't watch. Is it Deadpool? Is it called Deadpool?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't watch that one yet.
Yeah, I haven't watched that one either. I don't know what to think about Batman versus Superman. I mean, he's not going to use kryptonite, is he?
Well, if they seem to be setting it up like in the Dark Knight Returns graphic novel by Frank Miller,
Okay.
where Batman battles Superman, and in that he does use kryptonite, and that's how he defeats Superman. How else are you gonna do it?
Yeah,
There's
I
no
mean,
other way to do it.
there is no other way to do it. But I don't know. He should just repaint the Batmobile with a kryptonite paint job and just drive around.
I don't know. I don't know that you can make
Try to
kryptonite out
run
of
him
paint,
over.
or you can make paint out of kryptonite.
I bet you could. I bet you could grind it up and make it into a pretty sweet ice cream paint. Batmobile would look pretty cool. Apparently, the Batmobile's gonna have. Wait, no, that's the video game. Batmobile has missile launchers in the video game. Arkham Knight.
The Batmobile has missile launchers in The Dark Knight Returns. So
Ah, well, there you
they're
go.
probably using that as their source material.
Matt, you talked about Ex Machina on an episode.
What?
You talked about recently about, or no, I remember you talked about Ex Machina on an episode.
Oh.
Daniel Abreu watched it and wants to know what you thought of
I didn't. I don't know what that is.
it. You just thought, okay, I guess Matt hasn't watched Ex Machina. Daniel, what do you know? Maybe it was somebody else, a different Matt. How did you think of Baby Cookie? Courtney will tell you all about that. She has got the lowdown on that story. It is her doll. Will you guys go to VidCon next year? Well, we're going to VidCon this year.
Who knows what will happen next year? We might all be dead.
Yeah, we probably will be. It's going to be a mini Ice Age.
Oh, Don Sims says thank you for suggesting. Oh no, it went away.
It's going quick.
Silicon Valley.
Oh yeah, I love that show. I'm almost done with the second season.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
It's really well done. Have you seen Ant-Man yet?
The trailer?
No, the actual movie.
Is it out?
Yeah.
Oh,
Isn't it?
No, I didn't know it was
Either it's
out.
out or it's coming out. It's probably coming out. I don't know. It looked like it was good. I heard reviews of it that were good. I heard it was going to be good. Pretty sure it was going to be good. I love Matt's optimism. That's what we all love about Matt.
I don't know if that's sarcastic or I don't know what I'm being optimistic or not optimistic
Well,
about.
it's the problem with the delay. We don't know. Whatever we were talking about a few minutes ago, you were either not being optimistic or not optimistic.
Or just being me.
You were probably being optimistic, actually. I remember you being optimistic a few minutes ago. And I was like, Matt's really excited about this. That's weird. So, I'd say we keep the rest of the game secret, because I think we'll play it on the show at some point.
This is pretty funny stuff.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Randy Newman. Oh, what happened to this one? Ooh, this one's recent.
Is it?
That's a recent one, yeah.
What's that in the background?
That's from May. That's Billy Bragg album.
This is what Matt's talking about, in case you were interested.
Talking to the Tax Man About Poetry. It's his finest album.
Would you guys ever do a LARP, live action role playing with costumes and weapons in a forest?
Nope.
Probably not. Although we might be shooting a video where we do something like that. Not us personally, just for someone else. Kumail. Oh yeah, Kumail.
From Silicon Valley.
Silicon Valley, yeah, he's really good.
That dude's hilarious.
Apparently he's been on Harmontown. That's cool. I haven't listened to Harmontown for a while, but the one I did listen to, Dan was really tired, and because he'd been working on Community nonstop. Apparently they do some role-playing on that show. I haven't heard any of it.
On Harmontown?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
I mean, how?
I don't know that either. I'm imagining it's very light role-playing.
I don't think I've ever seen, well, I'm sure I have. I'm sure we've had a lot of these Game Crafter games.
Yeah, Ren Fair is pretty close to
Sure,
it.
I'm kind of...
I go to the Ren Fair, it's usually every year. I wanted to go dressed as Hal one year, but it hasn't worked out.
This is high quality stuff.
Yeah, it's a quality game. We're going to have a lot of fun with it on the show. I can tell you what games are coming up in the near future if anyone's interested. We're going to play Snake Oil at VidCon, plus the secret game. Then, August 7th, we're going to play Drinking Quest, the Trilogy. It's an expanded version of Drinking Quest.
Didn't we play that already?
We played Drinking Quest.
This is new one?
This is the new version. Yes,
Okay.
the new expansion. And we're also playing a game called Intervention, which looks to be a pretty fun party game. Then, August 22nd, it's not confirmed yet, but we're either going to be playing that Family Pictures,
Awkward Family Photos
yeah, game, or the new Loaded Questions, or a game called Disturbed Friends, or a game called Teddy Bear Wars. Those
all sound good.
They're all in the running for being things we're going to play. And then in September, I think we're only going to have one show in September. And it looks like we're going to play a game called Adventures of Baron Munchausen, which is sort of a role-playing game. Not exactly. It's more of a storytelling game. It looks really fun. And we're playing Dixit.
I don't know what that is.
Yes, you do. We played it over at Karen's and Tony's. Dixit, the game with the images.
Oh.
That's what Dixit is. And that game is really fun. It's like you have a bunch of images and on the cards, and someone says like a word or phrase, and then you lay down a card, and everyone tries to predict which one the person actually chose. But it's a really interesting game.
I vaguely remember that.
Dan Harmon is the guy who does Community, for if you don't know, and he also, yeah, they play D&D in the last 20 minutes of every episode. That's awesome. He also started the Sarah Silverman program with Rob Schraub and Sarah Silverman. He started Channel 101 with Rob Schraub. Matt is inspecting the heck out of that board. He's not now, though.
No, I'm done.
He's done. I haven't played King of Tokyo. Dixit is going to be awesome.
Harmontown is on Netflix. I see it all the time, and I have yet to watch it.
Oh, yeah, the documentary. There's another game that's like Dixit called Mysterium. That sounds cool. Dan Harmon is narrating a drunk history story in season 3. That's going to be amazing.
When is that going to start? I wonder.
What, drunk history?
Yeah.
Season 3? I don't know. I need to catch up on that show. Matt and I were almost going to be on that. Wait, no, we were going to be on the internet version of it, not the TV show, I don't think. But then it didn't work out because we live out here. So Dan is in a McCourt episode. Courtney's right. And wait, no, Rob Schraub is in Fun Rangers. I don't think Dan is he? I think Dan is, briefly. I don't remember. No, he's not. Never mind. Oh yeah, Dan also works on Rick and Morty with Justin Roiland, which is the best. Justin Roiland is the best as well. Check all that stuff out. It's so funny. Now Matt's inspecting the cards.
Yeah, that's fun.
All right, maybe you could put the game away.
Well, sometimes it's tough. I'll put it away if that's what you want.
Yeah, I gotta get everything cleaned up. I gotta go.
Right now? You have to go?
Well, not right now.
Get to the airport extra early?
Tomorrow. So that was the Beer and Board Games game. What did you guys think about it? Initial reports. Obviously, it would be better if we were plowed and not doing it on the show. But, you know, give us your initial feedback. Do you want to see that on the show? We could do that. Yes, carbon-based biped. I am playing the new 7 Days Alpha. I'm on day like 58 or something like that. And it's really good. I think it's the best build yet. I'm loving the mini bike. You can ride a mini bike. It's really fun.
I'm glad that you could do that.
Yeah, I built it. I built it myself and then I rode it. What could be better in a video game than building your own mini bike? I've not seen the prototype for Rick and Morty.
Oh yeah, no, it was on
Have
Channel
I?
101.
Oh.
Way back in the day.
Oh God. Okay, I probably have seen it.
Yeah, it was
then.
all like, oh, Morty, why is my dick hanging out? Or how Justin made that into a show, I have no idea. But more power to him.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be for the Christmas special. We're kind of already slotting games in for that show. Probably the It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah. Well, it's too early to talk about Christmas.
It's too early to talk
friends.
about Christmas.
It's July.
Christmas in July. But that's probably what it'll be. It is tough to say, though, because things could change. Yeah, AJ, I was actually editing that footage today, and then hopefully it'll come out next week, but maybe not. I don't know, because VidCon's going to mess everything up. So there's also a new rated RPG, the second part of Toon, which I'm hopefully going to work on while I'm out at Greg's. So hopefully that will be coming out next week. And then this week, Beer and Board Games is going to be the voting game. Which have you looked at it?
Mm-hmm.
Is it funny?
It's the best episode we've ever done. No, it's good.
Beer and Board Games game is hotly anticipated. Yes, agreed.
Hey, Matt, is it still possible to send cards and stuff to Welcome to the Basement? Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, Toon was awesome. I'm going to be planning the next rated RPG as well, and I'm going from your list that you gave us on Patreon, and I'm just going to check and see if I can find the ones that I wrote down. I think I'm just going to go to the Patreon website. I think Dread was on the hot list, and you guys suggested a bunch of other stuff that we should play. I'm going to go find those quick. For the role-playing, there's like a zombie role-playing game that I really want to play, but I would probably have to DM it because I'm the one who loves that kind of thing. Where is it? There we go, I found it. Okay. So yeah, Dread. Everybody wants Dread. That's at the top. We played Tune. Another one of those has come out. Spirit of 77. I haven't found a copy of that, but I really want to play that. It's a role-playing game set in the world of 70s action movies. So what would be an example of like a 70s action movie?
Bullet.
All right. Or what about,
I hope that's the 70s.
was Death Wish? The first Death Wish, did that come out in the 70s?
The first one did, yeah.
Okay.
Dirty Harry. The French Connection.
Yeah. What's like the classic example of an action movie from the 70s? Is there one? I guess
Probably the French Connection.
you've also got all the 70s James Bond movies. Call of Cthulhu or some sort of Cthulhu role-playing game. Want to do that, definitely. Yeah, and there's a bunch of other ones on here too that I want to take a look at. So that's all possibilities. You didn't explain how to send stuff to Welcome to the Basement.
Oh, P.O. Box 2702, Madison, Wisconsin 53701.
P.O. Box 2702?
2702.
All right. Is there anything exciting happening in Madison this weekend? I won't be here. That's kind of exciting.
That's exciting for me.
Yep.
Yeah, big time. I'm gonna run around like a goddamn fool.
AJ Routini says we should do a month of beer and board game retrospectives where we play some old classics with the same group from the original episodes. That might happen at least once. And actually, that's a really good idea. We could try to do that. What are your classics? What are the classic episodes of beer and board games that we should reenact with our modern day older selves? Star Wars RPG would be good as long as it's not too complicated, because those bog us down and they just don't work as well. Greg's back. You should do this for your patrons, Greg. Make it a reward for supporting mediocre films. And then they can see your dog. You could have him co-host. You could do it on the floor. You could lie on the floor with Buddy.
That could be the theme of the broadcast, just like Greg on the floor.
Yeah, Greg on the floor with a dog. Live.
Okay, what else we got here?
Improv comedy game. That was with Jason and Brad?
Yes. That was after Mr. Game Show.
I still have that game.
We still have Mr. Game Show.
Yes.
We should sell that shit.
Yeah, that game's
We're
worth
never
a
gonna
lot.
play that again.
We should sell it and get it out of my
Paid
closet.
way too much for it.
Agreed. There's a Star Wars RPG that runs on the D20 system. Plays like Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah. 3.5. That could be doable. Because I know that system. Who's the best?
The baseball coach.
Are there more VHS, DVD, interactive board games in the future? I don't know of any at the moment. I mean, Matt doesn't like doing them, so.
Well, I mean, it really doesn't bother me because you are the one who has to set everything up. So.
Yes. I don't mind doing that. We have a new system now, too, that would make it really easy, I think. Except for the audio. I haven't figured out the damn audio yet.
I just, I feel like we've done a lot of them, and we want to do different stuff.
Schmoopy says the Halloween episode with the video of the witch who decomposes kills me every time. That is a really great episode.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Live on the floor with Buddy. Greg's gonna do it. Drew's stuck in Oshkosh for 2 weeks. He's thinking about paying a visit to Madison. Well, Matt will be here. Just tell him to give Matt a call.
Call me right up.
What's your favorite beer and board games episode, Aaron? Matt? It's hard to choose a favorite, really. I mean, is there a favorite? I guess I'm a big fan of I don't think it's the King Candy episode. What was the episode where I played Timmy, the weird kid?
I don't know.
with Kasim. I don't even remember what game we were playing with that. I like that one a lot. I also really like the Candyland episode a lot.
Does Craig Johnson have a Twitter account? I don't think he does. He doesn't really like the internet or phones. So, yeah,
He's
that's
on Facebook. That's where he
unlikely.
complains about all the things.
Oh
That
yeah, Facebook.
doesn't like.
He's very active on Facebook.
Yep. He doesn't like deck chairs that are plastic. He doesn't like. Actually,
Why doesn't he like fat plastic deck chairs?
I don't know. He just says they should be wood. He's a traditionalist. He's a deck chair traditionalist.
Any new food delights? That's a good question. Trail mix? I like trail mix.
I like trail mix.
I eat that all the time.
Yeah. You don't need to eat much of it. Just eat a few bites and then you're full for a while.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
Yeah. It's nice. Social skills, yeah.
Oh, that's the one where with Timmy, the silly boy.
That was a really fun game. We got that from a local pub.
Oh yeah, we don't have that game anymore. We could have played it if we wanted
I don't
to.
even know if we could get it.
But we have lots of games like it.
Yes.
We've got the what is it called?
Family Fuck Fest or something.
We've got the Happy Highway game. We've got Is the Pope Catholic, which is not really the same. That was a bad one.
Child awareness game. Yeah, that's the one.
Child awareness. We have that.
That one's funny. I love playing that one.
I'll send Matt a postcard from Slightly Less. Bonnie. Wales. Oh yeah. Totally.
It's going to send a postcard. Captain Margarita is going to send you a movie and a postcard from Boney, Scotland.
Cool.
Is it only Aaron who accepts all fan Facebook requests? Pretty much. If you're not spam, I usually accept them.
I accept Facebook requests from names that I recognize. I should just accept them all. I know I should. But it's too much. Seriously, it's easy to get overwhelmed by things.
Yeah, that's true. I don't get to my Facebook emails for months and
But
months.
you know, people like Captain Margarita and Ask Ninja Lolo, I might not know their actual name, and they might have submitted a Facebook request and I didn't accept it. Dawn Sims, that's a name. If I saw that, I would recognize it and I would do it. So it's tough. I've got like 700 Facebook requests pending that I haven't.
Friends?
No, friend requests that I haven't responded to.
Yeah.
Like over 700. It's ridiculous, and at this point, it's just like it's a lost cause.
All those people they've all had a good cry because you never accepted them.
No, you know what? They submitted a request and then they completely forgot about it.
Some of them did. I'm glad Matt's my friend on Facebook. I got in when he was still doing it. You should take a day. You should make a video. You should be like, I have 700 friend requests.
And I'm gonna accept them all today.
Let's go.
That's pretty good. It's not a bad idea. I should do that.
Make something special out of it.
And just spread it out over an entire day. Just like, okay, I'm gonna do, let's say like over 12 hours. So how many per hour? Like 40 per hour?
Yeah. You could talk a little bit about each one or go to their page.
Yeah.
You can make a real serious video out of that.
It's not a bad idea.
How fucked is the floor from Dylan spilling beer? We did a pretty good job of cleaning it up, and that beer luckily wasn't very stainy. So my floor is okay. Oh
yeah, he spilled hams, or what did he spill?
Probably Capital Amber or something.
Miss Uke. I use a fake name on Facebook. I don't like getting a lot of requests either, so I hear you. I think I thought Miss Uke was my friend.
She might be your friend.
My friend. People keep saying.
Oh, Captain Margarita's Abigail Jardine Smith. I didn't realize that.
Oh, I'm sure I'm friends with her. I know that name. Abigail Jardine Smith.
Yeah, Facebook is a monster. So, what do we got? What do we got going on? Okay, we got about 10, 15 minutes to go.
I went to the drive-in a couple weeks ago.
To see a movie?
That's why you go to drive-ins.
That's why some people go to drive-ins.
I saw the new Pixar movie. Have you seen it?
No, I heard it was good.
Inside Out?
Yeah, what's the deal?
It's the new Pixar movie.
So it's good.
It's very good.
Okay.
I liked it a lot. And the second feature was Avengers: Age of Ultron. We did not stick around. We watched about a half hour of it and then we went home because it was late.
You've already seen it.
I have not.
You left? You didn't watch Avengers?
No.
Damn.
Well, because it was at the drive-in and so the sound wasn't very good.
Yeah, that's true. Was it playing out of your car stereo or just like
No,
a
no, we
box?
had like a radio, with better speakers.
Ah.
But still, it wasn't
Yeah,
a good experience.
that's not a good way to see it.
But I will say that from what I watched, I do want to see the rest of it.
Yeah,
They
that's good.
it hooked me in enough.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I was like, it's fucking late. Let's go home.
So how late was it?
Well, I mean, the first feature doesn't start until sunset, which is about 9 o'clock. So it was probably quarter after 11, 11:30.
Ah, all right.
But the drive-in, they're still out there, folks. Go check them out. They're a lot of fun. They got concession stands. You park your car. You know how drive-ins work. When was the last time you were at a drive-in?
I don't remember.
Have you ever been to a drive-in?
Yeah, at least once or twice, but not for many, many, many years. Is it worth it?
Sure, it's fun. You can watch a movie out under the stars.
Okay. Asik's got a wonderful diet question that you can answer, Matt. Sweet
what do I got?
potatoes.
I don't know. This has always puzzled me too. I don't get it. I don't understand if they're good or not good. I'm sure they're lower carb than regular potatoes. I know that. But I would say eat them in limited quantities and see how they affect your whatever, and go from there.
If
Pretty
you're
much what I
on
do.
if you're on the diet. If you're not, then just eat them whenever you like.
Well, if you're on a low carb diet, you want to be concerned about those things.
Who isn't on a low carb diet?
I don't know. I am. I had a delicious dinner tonight. Have you gone to Sardine Happy Hour?
No.
Sardine, the site of your greatest metallurgic triumph.
Oh yeah, that bar, the polished, shiny bar.
Yeah, it's not looking so good these days.
No,
Yeah,
probably hasn't been touched up. That was
Right.
many years ago.
it has not been touched up. It's pretty rough. But Happy Hour. They got half price drinks. They got food specials. You should go check it out. Take your lady friend there.
Okay.
But I went there. I had a couple of raw oysters with some mignonette. It was good stuff. And then I had a duck confit salad for my dinner. Oh, it was good. Green beans, frisee, duck, little poached egg on top. Delicious vinaigrette.
And then for dessert, he gorged on sweet potatoes.
Not true.
7 pounds.
7 pounds. It was 7 pounds, but not sweet potatoes. Yeah, so that was what I did tonight, and that's why I was late. Because I got home and I was just like, "Fuck it, I'm going to sleep." And then you called and ruined my night. But I'm glad I'm here right now with you folks.
Yeah, you perked up a lot.
So yeah, sweet potatoes. I got no idea. I wish I liked sweet potatoes more. They're too sweet.
They don't have drive-in theaters in the UK. Can you believe that?
No.
I mean, I guess it makes sense. The thing is, like, America is sort of gigantic, and so there's room for these ridiculous things, and people can drive their cars, and I just don't know if that would work in a smaller country, well, I mean, it would work. I don't think it would make sense.
Greg points out, you just described a regular theater. They got concession stands, you park your car. That is true. You're right.
And the sound's not as good. So, but it's outdoors. That is kind of nice. I guess that's the thing. See, I thought you went to drive-ins to get kissy.
Yeah, that happened.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Me and our friends, we all kissed each other.
Oh God. Wow. All right.
It's pretty great.
I can't wait.
It's pretty great.
Pop-up beach cinemas in Prague. That sounds cool.
Oh, it does sound fun.
Plus, if you're in Prague, you can get like 4 meals for the price of one. If it's still cheap like it was when I went there. Prague was so cheap. Oh man, it was the best. And they had beer for breakfast. That was what they did there.
Oh, Don Sims lives in the North Country. I guess you're a girl from the North Country Fair. Won't you remember me to one who lives there? She once was a true love of mine.
It says North County.
Ah, damn it. Fucked it up again. County, yeah, it does say North
Thank
County.
you, Ass Ninja. We feel healthy. It's summer. Our skin has brownness in it.
Our skin has brown.
We haven't been imprisoned in our, well, we have been a little imprisoned in our houses because it's so hot outside. It's like you can't go out there.
Oh, it's not that hot. Yesterday was hot.
It's hot during the day and humid. It's the humid part that sucks. When I was trimming all those giant bumper shoots out of the path, that was really hard work. It was hot. And I was like dying afterwards. And I was afraid I was going to like run across some poison ivy. That's the worst. Do you ever just, when you get poison ivy, you just want to like shave that part of your skin off? So you don't have to.
Elliot Squash is giving me shit because I sang a Bob Dylan song without doing a Bob Dylan impression. It's been done. It's been done. That's my Bob Dylan impression. Hey, have you seen the girl from the North Country Fair?
Bob Dylan the mobster, not to be confused with Bob Dylan the musician.
My Bob Dylan impression is a combination of Bob Dylan and Popeye. All right. It's summer in the UK, so I'm slightly burnt, but mostly it rains.
Yeah, it rains here a lot too. Are you guys excited about the mini ice age in 2030?
Oh, is that what's gonna happen?
I think it's a load of horseshit. But it's like there's this thing going around on the internet where it's just like there's going to be a mini ice age in Europe in 2030 to 2040 because of some like stuff that's pseudo based off science, but it's not. It's been debunked. It's just one of those things that goes around the internet. Everybody's just like,
was it debunked by Neil deGrasse Tyson? Because that's the only debunking I'll accept.
Maybe.
Because that guy is smart.
Yeah, he's the best debunker. I would believe him for sure.
The best debunker.
But the thing is, even if it doesn't happen, it's nice to have something exciting to think about that could happen years down the road. Besides just all the new Marvel movies.
You know what? Let's talk about movies again because I just saw a movie. I just saw a shitty movie. It was so stupid. You want to know what it was?
Yeah.
It was called The Gambler with Mark Wahlberg. It is a shitty. It's the worst movie I've seen in a long time. It's so stupid.
What year?
Like last year.
Oh, I think I saw previews.
John, good. Yeah, you see, the previews are good. That's what hooked me in.
Uh-huh.
And I got that shit from Netflix, and it is so dumb. It makes no sense. And you hate this guy. You hate the protagonist. You should not hate the protagonist of a movie. Okay? And, oh my God, it's awful. That being said, I couldn't say that I don't recommend watching it because it's pretty stupid. It's bad. It's really bad. If you don't like bad movies, don't watch it.
It's not a bad movie that's worth watching.
Certainly not.
What was I going to say? Yeah, you know what? I just heard that Burt Reynolds is in trouble with the law in California.
Well, he's not stealing water too, is he?
Yeah, he's stealing water.
What?
Yep.
Burt Reynolds?
Stealing water out of a fire hydrant.
No, Tom Selleck, you're thinking.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Oh.
It's not Burt Reynolds. It's Tom Selleck.
Don't spread misinformation.
It's the mustaches.
Not on the internet.
It was the mustaches. They're basically like they can replace each other because of the mustache situation.
Oh, a lot of people are saying they watched The Gambler and they didn't like it. Don Sim said I just watched that, and Ass Ninja said fucking Gambler.
Yeah, Marky Mark. He just doesn't do it, and not in all the movies anyway. Didn't his brother play a really creepy, fucked up dude in a...
Donnie Wahlberg?
Yeah, Donnie Wahlberg. Didn't he play like a weird, skinny, fucked up perv in a movie a long time ago?
Donnie Wahlberg was in Dreamcatcher.
Okay.
And he was really skinny. So you might be thinking of that.
Well, there was a different movie.
No, I think he played a serial killer in something.
Yeah, he was a killer.
Actually, Donnie is not a bad actor. despite the fact that he was in Dreamcatcher, which was a stupid movie, but he did a good job.
Think he's better than Marky?
No, probably not. They're both pretty good. I mean, say what you will about Mark Wahlberg, he's a good actor.
I love that Tom Selleck just was like, "Yep, I'm taking water. Who cares?"
Do you guys watch Jaws in the summer? You know, I'd really like to watch Jaws again. I saw Jaws. Hey, I saw Jaws in the theater when I was a kid. I was far
Oh
too
my
young.
God. Oh wow.
Scary stuff.
I would never go. I would have. I saw it early enough, and I was then immediately scared of the water forever.
We never really swam that much. Well, we did. We would go on vacations, but we'd swim in lakes, and we knew there weren't any sharks in lakes. If I lived by the ocean, I probably would never
Yeah.
have swum it again.
You don't go in the shark's house, or you're gonna be on the plate. You're gonna get up on the plate.
Oh, I know that you like that video of that woman.
If a pig comes into my house, it's on the plate. So stay out of the shark's house,
Yeah.
and you won't. And the shark won't eat you.
Because sharks swim around with big plates.
The water is the shark's plate, and you're serving yourself up to them.
All right, guys, we're going to wrap things up, but send in your last minute questions, comments, all that business. We'll take a few more.
We'll do a lightning round. I haven't seen Ted. I'm not going to see Ted 2.
I saw Ted. I didn't care for it, so I'm not going to see Ted 2. The worst thing about, well, I won't get into it. Ted is just not very good.
Do you like Seth MacFarlane? I'm not really into Seth MacFarlane.
I think he's talented, but I also think he's kind of a jerk, and I don't like most of what he does. I thought parts of his Oscar hosting were kind of inspired, particularly the bit that he does with William Shatner.
Oh yeah, I did like that. All right. Well, they won't know that it's lightning round for a second or two here, so we'll give you a few more seconds. Extra long Family Guy episode. Yeah, I wouldn't want that.
I watched Jaws when I was little, got so scared I went to bed early. When I got to my room, I was immediately attacked by a bat. Oh, that's funny. Carbon-based biped said that.
Well, that's awesome. What do I want to eat for my first meal? Oh man, that's a good question.
Go to that burger place with the awkward guy who makes everyone uncomfortable.
Okay, let's go to the burger place with the awkward guy. I can't wait to have a burger.
I want to go to that steakhouse in Anaheim that's just down the road from the hotel.
All right then, maybe we should.
I think I get in fairly early on Friday. We should go there for dinner.
Oh yeah, why not? The second part of Tune should be coming out hopefully next week, if Greg lets me use his computer to edit, because I can't edit it on my laptop. So
why not?
It doesn't have the new Final Cut.
Why don't you download it?
Oh, well, this computer would break immediately if I tried to.
Well, this computer is newer than the computer that I used to edit on.
No.
Oh, you don't have the...
This computer's like 5 years old. It's terrible. But, you know, it only has like four memories.
4 memories.
4 gigabytes.
First memory is of swimming for the first time.
Yep.
Memory number 2 is eating at Burger Chef. You remember Burger Chef? It's memory number 2. Number 3 is Grandpa dying, and number 4...
being attacked by a bat.
Being attacked by a bat. Computer's only got 4 memories.
I played Zombicide. I like that game a lot. That's always a different game. That's nice. All right, amazing burger. I can't wait. That's going to be so fun.
Pizza. They're talking about pizza. I just learned that my kitten Cece, her name is the name of a pizza chain called Cece's Pizza. It's spelled the same way. And apparently it's not very good pizza.
Yeah, it's got like claw marks in it and it's all like shredded.
Yeah, it looks like that.
Well, Matt's got to go. He's got to go take some more abuse from his kitten, his 1-month-old kitten. How old is that cat?
She's more than one. She's like getting to be 4 months old.
Oh, she's getting up there.
She's so lanky. She's the lankiest cat I've ever seen. Her legs are like that long. and her paws and her ears are huge. And she's just this big doofus who just clomps around the house. It's great. I love it. All right, you guys. It's been a good time. This is our monthly Patreon broadcast. We do this every month for our Patreon supporters and only for you. No one else gets to see this. Not even Greg Benson. Wait a minute. He was on the feed. Fuck this. All right.
Oh, the next live rated RPG is going to be at the end of July it's on a Tuesday. It's on Tuesday. It's going to be
going up
on a Tuesday.
on Tuesday.
28th. Tuesday the 28th.
A girl in the cut, she Tuesday. Oh man, I wish Dylan could see this. He would love it.
See you later, everybody. Thanks for joining us.
Have a good night.
And thank you for being our patrons. We do this because of you.